Hey, good morning, everybody, on this Saturday. Chris Allen here on this January the 20th. Is that expressive enough to tell you how cold it is? Boy, uh, currently, as of what time is it here? 6:30. It is 5 degrees. Five. Now, let's go almost 10 degrees colder for tomorrow morning at this same time. Yeah, so that would be -5, 5 below 0, 10 degrees colder than it is right now. Hard to believe? I know, but it's true. We're going to be that cold by tomorrow morning. And I know it's it's hard, that we're going to be. Is it a record? No. Believe it or not, it's not a record. It's been this cold before. Many times it's been this cold. It's just within our short lifespans, in our memories are even shorter than our lifespans. It's just we don't recall happening. But it has happened many times and it will happen again. I hope that those of you that have either commented to me or come up to me and say things like, boy, we never get snows like we used to. It never gets really cold like it used to. I hope you're eating those words right now. So no, I'm just picking. You guys pick on me, I pick on you. It's a reciprocal thing. It's all good. It's all good. It keeps us from going. But anyway, yeah, it's that cold, and we're going to have a very, very cold day. Just plan on it. Tonight's going to be even colder than it is this morning. We have a wind chill advisory that's in effect for today. And there you see, we've got all, all kinds of, these, what you're seeing is snow on the ground. Yeah, it's, it's that visible this morning. We have guys, but from time to time now you see a little stuff move like over here in eastern Kentucky and over here at the between the lakes. That's actually a little fog, and some of that would all be freezing fog, by the way. But this wind chill advisory, it is going to continue through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Not this morning, but tomorrow, Sunday morning. Wind chills at -5 to -15. That's how it's going to feel against your body if you're out today. Yes, the sun will be shining, but when the wind blows, you're going to know it because it's going to feel pretty stout. That's just, it's just the way it is today, tonight. But once we get into tomorrow, and especially Monday and all of next week, we are going to warm things up big time. But with that warmer air is going to come rain and lots of it. Plus, you've got, with temperatures warm enough to melt the snow, everything that you see on the ground right now is going to melt away. Plus, we're going to add to it new rain or new precipitation, and it's going to get a little sloppy, maybe even some flooding concerns around. I'll get to that in a moment. Here's a look at current temperatures, Kentucky Mesonet Network. Whew. Yeah, this look at the purple. It's everywhere. Let's zoom in on southern Kentucky specifically. And you've got 0 in Litchfield, 3 in right here in Warren County. Well, no, that's Morgantown. Yeah, 3. 0 at the Corvette plant. I mean, 0. That's not a wind chill. That's the air temperature that your thermometer would read. It is 2 on the southern side of Warren County at the Ag Expo Center. It is -1, well, actually 0.6 degrees in Metcalfe County, rounded up to the nearest, 1. There you go. 0 in Logan County, Russellville, this morning. There's just a little bit of wind. Let's check that. Winds are coming in from the northwest at 5 to 10. So let's see how that measures up as the wind chill. Oh, it's not bad. 8, -7, -9, -10, -12 in Muhlenberg County. The temperature there is 0.4 degrees, but with a wind out of the west northwest at 8, it feels like 12 below zero. Yikes. And this is not the coldest. The coldest will come tonight, as I mentioned. Boy, howdy. I hope everybody's heat, electricity stays on for sure. That's just crazy cold. Let's see if we can warm it up here. Here's a look at the model blender over the next 7 to 10 days. So we go from a high of 17, 18. Once it gets this cold, you really can't tell much of a difference. Then it's going to fall down to, this shows 3, but actually we're looking at -3, maybe -4 or 5 for a low temperature tonight. Again, that is not record breaking. It's been colder than that before. I know some of you may be thinking, how is that possible? Well, it's happened many times. 30 tomorrow, almost near the freezing mark for Sunday. One more night, look at that, 17, before we do get above freezing on Monday. And the sun will be out on Monday with increasing clouds. We will see highs in the low 40s, maybe even close to the mid 40s. That will start some melting of this snowpack that's been here almost a week. All right. So we get more into the 30s and 40s for overnight lows, and high temperatures get more into the 40s and 50s, even 62. Are you kidding? On Thursday? But starting Monday night and going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, rain every single day, and not just chances, but a good rainfall. A good soaking rainfall is coming. There may be a thunderstorm in there somewhere, but it's going to feel very spring like. But here's the other concern, with the amount of rain, several inches of rain coming, plus the snowpack, we could have some flooding. It's very possible and almost very likely that we could have some flooding problems here in southern Kentucky. The first to go would be the small streams, ditches, those type areas. Everything running into the Green River Basin is going to start to pile up. Barren River, Green River, Rough River, those places will start to see big rises in river levels, and then a very soaking rainfall as all that snow just melts into the ground, and then we add rain on top of it. It's going to get soaky, really soaky in soaky southern Kentucky. So that's more of a concern than anything else that I see coming in the next several days. The warmth, that'll be nice. We can thaw out, but a thaw also means we're going to have to deal with some high water. So that will have to be watched carefully. If you live in an area that is prone to flooding, this may be a little touch and go. We'll just have to see how fast the rainfall rates are once the rain starts to come in. But it's going to be every day next week, except for half of Monday. We're going to see rain. Then we kind of go back to more normal readings, which is around 45, 46, 47 degrees as we get into next weekend, the last weekend of January, and we kind of settle things down and come back to where normal should be. We haven't had normal in a while. So it's going to get back there. We just got to give it uh, another 6, 7 days before we can get there. All right, here's a look at the maps this morning, and we'll watch this system that brought us this last little hit of new snow and the very extreme cold passing by now and moving into eastern Kentucky, where they're still seeing some flurries and brief snow showers. High pressure beginning to build in. It's a strong one. Look at that. 1041 millibar. That's pretty strong. So we're still on the east side of the center of high pressure. Winds around high pressure go like the hands on a clock, clockwise. So it's bringing down into Kentucky that really cold Arctic air. But now, as we go through the day tomorrow and into Monday, the high pressure center, and then we start to get a southerly flow, hands on a clock. They go around and around like this. And then we start to get a warmer southerly flow, and that's going to help us warm up, especially into Monday. But here comes Gulf of Mexico moisture, because high pressure, what it also does with the winds going clockwise, then some of that of Mexico moisture is then pushed up our direction. And some of this may start as a little bit of a mix into Monday afternoon and evening, depending on temperature. Remember, as I've always said, temperature above us and temperature on the ground sometimes are different. And that's why you can get a different variety of precipitation. Maybe not all rain, it could fall as rain, but then freeze because the ground is colder. That's freezing rain. Or you could get sleet, or you could get a little snow pellet or something, snowflake, or it could just be rain. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But everybody turns warm after that, and this system slows down. So it's all going to be rain on Tuesday into Wednesday into Thursday. See what I mean? Look at the coverage. Everybody. Well, everybody in the Southeast, the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, Gulf, Central Plains, everybody gets in on the rain because it'll be nice and warm. And here, even into next Friday, we get the system crawling across Kentucky. And that usually means good, steady rainfall, soaking. You wanted a 2 to 3 day soaker, you've got it. And on top of that, a melting snowpack. And so we're going to have a lot of water. For those of you that do farming, construction work, anything like that outdoors, yes, it's going to be warm enough to actually do some work, but you're going to be standing in mud, slush, and just ponding water here and there. It's going to be everywhere. That's the thing you got to expect next week. I mean, every single day next week is going to be like that. So, yeah, lots of rain, but lots of warmth. All of this that's out here today and been out here for the last couple of days and messing up my sinuses and everything, it's going away. But we're going to flip the script big time. All right, you guys have a great Saturday. Enjoy the day. Lots of sunshine, but bitter cold. Watch out for those winds as well. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.